Okay. Remember that I said when we receive the applications and kita nak menyenangkan hati pemilih kan, juri. I'll give you an example. Okay. There are people who actually put a lot of effort. Kat sini nampak effort lah to do a portfolio. Of course, kalau dalam AAN tu, kalau you should see something like this. But we can see some of the universities. The difference between the previous year and this year is this year kita ada coordinator. Kita lantik, the university lantik penyelaras coordinator AAN and AKRI together. The reason why we want this to be done because some of the application last year came in individually, walaupun dengan VC punya endorsement. So when came in individually, bukanlah tak boleh masa tu. It's just that macam kesian lah juga because you see some of the universities, contohnya UTM, they memang semua pun macam ni. So when we nampak saja this portfolio for any of the category, ini UTM punya contoh lah, right? So some of the universities they allocate some money, okay, untuk nak buat portfolio, right? For AN yes, yang I tahu of course lah UPM. Yang universiti lain I'm not sure, but the coordinator usually the pusat teaching and learning would want to have some kind of standardization. Tak semestinya in hard cover and expensive cover, but at least to know that this is from your university. We have also received those with co-binding. Ada yang came in with like this stapler kat ujung. Kan? Right? Macam like lu fikirlah sendiri. And it may even be lost. I tak sebut pun dari Unimap. Which is not even from Unimap pun. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, again, innovation, creativity, and efforts kan. We want to, we always give students to, we want to show how these documents reflect your innovation in your teaching and learning. So we would expect, when we give to our students, kita tak like dictate you must have this kind of structured and everything organized macam ni, must send in hardcover, font berapa, because we want to unleash diorang punya creative potential and to even, they need to know their own creativity. So we would want to see, macam tadi my officer was saying, kita letaklah minimum macam ni nak suruh dia orang hantar. No, I think we are not going to put whatever minimum or maximum. Let the educators and especially the coordinator to decide. Okay. Mana Nagori? You have we have done with all the taklimat, kan? We're going to break for lunch. Nanti tak apa, nanti Nagori akan ni. But the most important thing is people. This is the platform. You have like berapa tadi? Over 100 over attendance today. Sekejap, updated. Okay, we have daripada UA over 60, we have IPTS over 30, polytechnics are here, college community are here, IPGM are here, sektor pendidikan daripada KPM also are here. So mingle around. This is the place where you share with each other. This is the apa nanti kejap lagi saya sebut perkataan tu, Prof Saad akan komen. This is the role of AKRI sebenarnya. The most important thing about AKRI, krik-krik kemudian apa Tak jadi nak sebut roh dah. Prof Salih ni. You see, the objective, the main objective of AKRI is to share. It's about sharing. And the whole event, the whole majlis about AKRI ni is not on the 12th September. It's about on the 11th September 2019, where the finalists will pitch. Okay? When the finalists pitch, that's where you send people to come and listen. Not only to listen, but we want those finalists to actually trigger the minds of especially the young educators. Senior educator macam Prof Salih pun, of course we want him to be innovative in the next courses that he's going to teach. But then, this is the place. AKRI will be the platform. Send your people to come during 11th September, where you see the finalist pitch for their mana kita? Oh, it will be di Lembah Kelang. Tempat masih lagi sorting out lah. Tapi bengkel pemilihan kita dah ada tempat lah. But it's just that the majlis. Tahun lepas Movement Peak, which we have actually blacklisted the place. Okay, so and here we have the coordinators, kan? Kita tak ada WhatsApp group punya laras, right? Untuk AKRI, but you can maybe share some issues during the. Tapi maybe some of you or most of you have not even tengok lagi pun the borang. Maybe tak nampak lagi the issue lah. Ataupun because of the ni masih lagi the raya mood je. Ya. Oh, okay. Right. Tadi tutup 26 Julai. Right? Next week 21st June is AN punya tarikh tutup. And congratulations to UMS telah menghantar portfolio AN hari ni. Yalah, tak kisahlah, itu dah hantar lah tu, portfolio lah tu kan. Right? Now, harap-harap lah. Okay, Dr. Rachel is the coordinator for AN. 26 Julai 5 petang we will be at the counter. Okay, macam AN 21 Jun ni our pengurusi who is actually Datin Paduka Aini DC UPM will be at the counter. Tunggu you all hantar the buku. Kalau and then semak everything apa semua that night Madya endorse. Malam tu kalau habis malam pukul 10 lah. Kan? So AKRI pun macam tu juga. Last year we had 201 application. We were there sampai pukul 11 malam. Itu masa pemilihan, ni masa terima borang. Tak kisah, itu belum cakap lagi pasal pemilihan. The pemilihan was the worst thing masa tu because the alternative assessment. Kan? So many that kena reject, yang kita kesian nak reject, nak bagi markah ke tak bagi markah ke, kan? And then debating sampai pukul 1 pagi. Just because nak bantu the calon. But this time tak ada markah kesian dah. Sebab dah dulu pun kita tak kesian pun juga, tak bagi juga. But then the most important thing is 26 Julai 5:01 mesti sampai ke tingkat 4. Jangan hantar ke tingkat lain. Because it happened. Di mana hantar ke tingkat 9, tapi at that time yang tu kita letak nama Ketua Pengarah Pendidikan Tinggi. Memanglah dia punya tingkat 9, tapi alamat dia tingkat 4. So people tak tengok dah alamat, people nampak KPPT terus hantar ke tingkat 9. So which we actually track. Kita naik turun lah that day, tingkat 9 tu. Ada juga yang hantar kurier siap bagi tracking number dekat kita. Oh, please track mine. Kan? We are not going to do that for you because we have a lot of other things kan. You send by courier is your responsible. That's why kita letak kat situ bukti penghantaran tidak bermaksud tidak semestinya bukti penerimaan, right? So you send by courier is your responsibility. Now, selepas 26 Julai, hari yang sama, endorsement of the receipt of the applications. Malam tu juga kita siapkan berapa yang hantar daripada universiti mana apa semua, hantar endorsed by KP. Malam tu juga. Then this time the Google link yang you bagi tu, kita akan tengok, because kan tadi kata innovative, kreatif kan. Yang part ni lecturer can be creative. Hantar Google link. Dalam tu ada all the folders which you yourself can modify at any time selepas 26 ni Julai kan. So kita akan tengok the history, the track and the last date modified. Only the 26 Julai saja that kita akan terima. So please do not take the risk. Okay? Do not take. Tersave tak apa, jangan dia auto save. Kalau Google link tu jangan terdelete sajalah kan. Itu satu. Yes?
Sorry, just ask. Is the judging on a blind review basis?
Yes. All the that night when we say buat kerja sampai malam, because we do all the coding, everything. No names and the university we can see lah, because macam the cover.
Daripada 201 permohonan, berapa persen hari terakhir sampai?
Hari terakhir sampai 90%.
Ya Allah, demi masa sesungguhnya.
Kan? Yes?
Sorry, Doctor. So you say the names are
Benar.
not able to give the names.
Yeah. The university, yes.
Should you not also?
How? Because ada yang from the content also, you know, the evidence shows are all with the logos and everything kan. We cannot name. But then when we actually divided the juries and everything, we make sure that he or she will not be reviewing his or her own university lah, kan? Don't worry about all this, because all these people, even the urus setia ni, apa semua ni, dah sign borang akta rahsia rasmi. Itu satu. The first thing that they do when they come in, kan? And of course, integrity kan, itu yang of course kita tekankan. And don't worry about the even the jury, masa juri pemilihan also, masa pitching also, we make sure that tidak melibatkan juri yang ada dia punya finalist daripada from the universities, okay, from the same universities. Now bila habis and everything, we will do the semakan, and the next week is the bengkel pemilihan, 3 days. Tempat akan dirahsiakan, nanti Prof Salih datang. Tempat akan dirahsiakan. But then we will see whether, you know, if we have more, maybe we need more than 3 days. But at that time memang from morning until night time, sambung the next day, right? And then we will select the finalists and then notify the finalists to prepare a video, a short video, 2 minutes video macam you tengok earlier, for the finalists only. Then to invite them for the pitching on the 11th September, right? On the 11th September. At that time, this year we plan to allocate more spaces for the audience. Last year Movement Peak a bit small, but the year before in KL was bigger. But masa tu APRS macam not many yang baru tahu kan, baru kenal. So this year we hope the universities will send more people. And then after pitching, semakan of the markah and everything, endorsed by the Jawatan Kuasa Indo. Okay, Jawatan Kuasa Indo yang dipengerusikan, chaired by KP. And the Jawatan Kuasa Indo kita tak perkenalkan ya. Sekejap lagi kita tunjuk slide the Jawatan Kuasa Indo dan Jawatan Kuasa Pemilih. The VCs, CEO of companies, CEO of NQA adalah Jawatan Kuasa Indo. So they will endorse that night on the 11th. Then the next day is the event, is the majlis penganugerahan. Okay? But this year again, during the pitching, we are going to be very strict on the time. Kalau 15 minit, you habis ke tak habis ke, you stop. Pitching is the most important important part for the finalists. And for the finalists to be in this room or in your university, please let them know. You know, they have to rehearse. Kena practice and practice. Walaupun kita lecture ni dah biasa with all the presentation, pitching is not the same. Right? Sama juga simulation for the AAN finalists. Okay? Ada soalan? Any question? Yes?
Macam last year during pitching kan, there's time limitation, yes, 10 minutes. And then there are also problem macam kami dulu, the leader was not able to pitch on the day because of other matters. But dalam, I think the last minute instruction says that only the leaders can pitch. So is that going to be imposed lagi this year ke macam mana? Sebab last year memang we have no choice but the members have to pitch. Sebab leaders memang tak ada. Otherwise we lost lah kan.
Last minute kategori saya yang tak boleh pitch ganti boleh. Ganti. I remember
I don't think we have that problem.
Ada statement, that statement last year. The group leader then pitch. Somebody else kan?
Yes, I remember.
But that statement was there.
We step from where?
Dalam, I think, dalam the invitation to pick the leaders, maybe the one.
Tapi you boleh tanya.
Yeah. But yalah, I'm not sure. Tapi seingat I, we don't have that rule. But even with that also, you can ask the university.
Yeah, we ask the university because we just go and gamble. If we cannot pitch, then tak apalah. But the judges at that time,
digalakkan.
Sebab
Because sila Prof.
in a way sometimes the leader will know better the substance, because yang group saya tu it was seconded to his subordinate. It was quite unstable with the pitch, because he or she doesn't know really the substance of what he wanted to present.
But then it's up to the group lah to decide. Sebenarnya, I mean that kan, some kita macam Prof Saleh cakap yang ni, I have to agree dengan Prof Saleh. Please record. Digalakkan lah, because but then in the form pun kita ada letak nama group, ahli group and the peranan kan. Peranan ada ke? So dah I confuse dengan AAN. Ada? Okay. So of course you know, we don't actually enforce that lah. We hope this year also we make sure that we don't enforce that. But maybe we want to put there digalakkan because of the previous experiences with those members who didn't do very well in pitching for their group lah, macam tu lah.
last year we were surprised tengok statement tu.
Okay.
Tapi we just gamble lah,
Oh, gamble, haram.
Okay.
try our luck.
Try the luck. Okay. Ada lagi soalan? Ya?
Terlibat dalam perbuatan haram.
Markah tu education, adakah finalis pemenang akan dipilih based on the pitching or both?
Yes.
Community?
Based on the pitching.
Okay, so dia akan terus.
Because after you the finalists going for the pitching, that one those are yang lepas titik ambang. Kita panggil titik ambang lah, threshold kan.
Itu betul. Semasa betul.
Pitching start zero.
Tapi sebutan
Sama juga macam ambang. Sama juga for AN. Kita buat macam tu. Okay. Start from zero. So the first step is to apa?
Finalist breakthrough.
Yes, prepare the portfolio first.
Calon-calon.
Okay, ada apa lagi?
Dah anugerah meletup pula.
I know that we actually asked for 20,000 yang the first prize, and then 15,000 and then 10,000. But that was the at the end MOF only give 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000. So and even in that letter also saying that untuk tahun ini dan tahun-tahun seterusnya. So maksudnya next year janganlah minta lagi kan macam tu. But then next year we want to propose to increase the price for the curriculum at least. Yeah, because curriculum is like a lot. Is the whole thing is just about teaching and learning kan.
Jual password dah beli orang. Jual password beli orang tambah hadiah.
Atau Unimap nak sponsor.
Boleh. Boleh saja.
Okay.
Jual orang lah.
So, Nakoi? Okay. Yes.
Jual orang.
Just an advice, when you prepare your Google Drive, ask a colleague to test if they can access someone else. Because sometimes you log into your email and you can access of course. So you either try on a different computer where you didn't log in, or you pass to your colleagues. So can you please try to log into that?
Digalakkan lah. Alu-alukan.